We're gonna get into a game 1.
I see a lot of Fox players going to the stage and being fine with going here.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that. I mean, would you say just they're comfortable with the space and being able to run around despite Marth's range?
I don't know what it is exactly personally. I team with the Marth. Oh god, I'm not sure if that was an extension there with the fly guy or what, but that looked kind of silly. So like I guess like I watch it more from the Marth's perspective, but I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look that great of a pick for either character. I think it's pretty neutral, considering some of the other options and like how annoying not having a top platform is for Fox. It seems like.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and I'd say really unfortunate. So early on, you saw that big missed edge guard from Epoodle, and since then, Erik has taken full advantage of it, storming back with 2 quick stocks.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing that's really important about the stage, other than the, it having to try platform.
Oh no!
Net play flubs coming out.
Oh,
or tournament flubs, I don't know.
The bag being fumbled either way.
Yeah, it's early in the evening. They're warming up.
It's definitely true. I'm gonna be curious to see how Epoodle. Oh man, those forward smashes could be a bit of a tell. Curious to see how Epoodle responds, because it seems like just with all those, with a lot of the flubs aside from it, he's been pretty solidly in this game.
Yeah.
I'd say just like tighten up the gameplay a little bit, because 2 of the stocks he's lost have been straight up just flops.
There's a lot of scrapping going on this last stock too, so it's not really like anybody's really gained an upper hand. It's like Erik has just made fewer mistakes right now. Not SDing. Oh.
Yeah, and that up throw up air is gonna do it, so it'll be 1-0 to Erik. But I mean, I'd say Epoodle, I tighten up the gameplay a little bit. Like you had a small drop. The edge guards, I'd say, is the thing. Both of those SDs or flubs were because of edge guards. So I'd say, would you tighten up the edge guards? I would say probably your biggest go-to for Epoodle right now.
Yeah, I think you should be able to shake that off and feel decently confident going into this next game. Kind of. I don't want to say like straight up SD 2 stocks, but like maybe like 1.5. Like definitely could have played a lot better. So I wouldn't be too discouraged going into this. And now we're gonna see no top platform either.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, probably FD to ban in this case. FD was the ban. Oh, favorable trade for Erik when he takes a stock.
We're gonna see a way bigger stage. So we're gonna see who utilizes the dash dance range better than the opposition, but I think so far Erik is looking way more comfortable with the move, with the spacing right now. With the space he has, excuse me.
Yeah, just like a lot more room to move around, dash dance more, and it's made a big difference because he's been able to get pretty quick kills each time, or just open Epoodle up. He opens Epoodle up, and it's hard for Epoodle to really have a response. But there's a response as we say that. Ties it up.
Yep. Marth getting the grab, and then the combo necessary to tie it up, and back to some neutral. Okay, goes for the fair instead of the up air. Knowing, kind of respecting Epoodle, knowing that he's gonna have decent DI on the up throw, so going for a different option. Oh, God. He was playing so clean up until that point, I feel like.
Yeah, you're definitely right. And just the small flubs. Oh man, uncharacteristic from Epoodle, swinging a little too early for forward smash, and he's got to eat it up smash for it. Yikes!
Just swinging a few too many times. With the up smashes, it seems like.
Can't show your cards too early, don't you say, Jake?
Yeah, I don't play poker, but I definitely don't want to have any signs or tell to your opponent in any sort of way, any game. I mean, they become predictable, and that's when you get exploited.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll just wait it out, and again, he waits out and calls out the landing. This could be the stock. Oh my goodness! Goes off in the up air, forward smash. What in the world are we seeing?
There's another one, gets a tipper. Oh my gosh.
And that full charge is not going to hit, but it is the game. What in the world did we just see, Jake?
I don't know. It's you just like play melee for 3 stocks, and then the 4th stock is like,
Hey,
we're gonna do a couple coin tosses.
Hey, sometimes you spill the spaghetti, and it's a little bit of spaghetti there, but either way, we're going to a game 3.
Yeah. I like to see it.
Battlefield, the counter pick. I'm curious of what do you think Epoodle banned?
Dreamland probably. I don't know. I definitely would ban Dreamland with how well Erik was utilizing even the small amount of space he had on Pokemon. I guess it's a decent amount of space, but not as much as Dreamland. So I think it's a decent ban for him to get rid of Dreamland, so Erik has to, fight him a little bit more close.
Yeah, big agree. And this is the first time that Epoodle has had a stock lead to start the game.
For sure. We'll see if anything changes.
Well, that was short-lived. So
yep.
The classic commentator's curse comes into play. But you're right, it's short-lived. So it'll be interesting to see if it's going to be a seesaw type of game, or is Epoodle going to try to inch ahead? We'll see.
Rolling in from out of the corner there.
Yeah,
it's really.
I was gonna say I like the patience that Epoodle had while he was facing away, because Marth doesn't really have the greatest out of shield options when he's facing away.
That was a terrible spot for Marth to be in when he had he was facing in the corner and facing the opposite way in shield from a Fox. That's a terrible spot to be in, honestly.
Yeah, I mean he had good patience, but I mean props to Erik for just keeping the pressure up and the forward smashes.
Yeah, it sucks because it's so good, but it's like your go-to whenever it comes down to the line or any emotion comes into play. It's like, oh, I got a good tech chase, or like you saw him get a weird down throw last game at 0, and then just go for an F smash read like he was a Falcon trying to go for a short hop knee read. When I don't even know.
Yeah, great up B.
As I say that,
up B.
Epoodle just that's probably the cleanest thing we've seen from him all set.
Collecting himself in the moment, and what we talked about. I mean, you just mentioned it with the forward smashes. We haven't seen it much this game in particular. Aside from that one whiff, we haven't seen it too much.
Yeah,
but I don't know. That could change in this final stock. We'll see.
Patience, the dash dance, 1, 2, 3, 4. He went back and forth maybe even more than 4 times before he went in there.
That's a good 53% and counting. This could be the game. Oh no!
Oh what?
Bumps his head, but he gets back.
He bonked his head.
He did bonk his head. No jump for Epoodle, but he gets it back. The tournament winner. Dash dancing around. This is super tense.
Yeah, I like that
the grab. No forward smash that time. It clanks.
Okay, top platform coming in clutch right now.
Oh, there's the first. That's the first one. Here's the second one.
They're just swinging now. Here's another one. I'm calling it.
Oh, a little too high. A little too high. Forward air at the counter. Oh my goodness. No. That is it, and a taunt for good measure.
I feel like that's been a minute since I've seen that.